everybody. So today in this video, we're going to go over how to read the schedule of classes. The first thing we want to do is make sure that we're in the right term. So we're going to be looking at the 2021 fall quarter, and normally scheduled classes are posted around week 6 of the previous quarter. So during week 6 of spring quarter is when the fall quarter scheduled classes will come out.
So next, if you already know which class you are looking for, you will use the department drop-down tab to search for that class. So for example, if we want to look for Anthro TUA, we will go to Anthropology and click on it, and then click Display Web Results to see all the classes listed under that department. Once we get to that page that has all of the Anthro classes, we will scroll to find Anthro TUA. So as you can see, there are multiple sections for Anthro TUA at different days and times, and there are also different professors teaching certain sections of the class. So for Anthro TUA, this class has both a lecture and a discussion, which you can see on the left-hand side. This means that when you enroll through WebReg, you have to enroll in the lecture itself as well as one corresponding discussion section. So for Anthro TUA taught by Douglas, the lectures are scheduled to be held virtually as of now on Mondays, 7 o'clock p.m. to 9:50 p.m. And the corresponding discussion sections are also listed as being held as virtual.
On the very left side, the classes also have course codes, which is the number you will use to enroll in your class on WebReg. You'll want to write this number down for both the lecture and the discussion. You can also view how many students are enrolled so far in the class and the maximum number of students that can be in the class. We want to find one that says open in green, since full means that there are no more spots available. It is also important when enrolling in classes that you pay attention to prerequisites and restrictions. For Econ 20B, you'll see a hyperlink that says Prerequisites. When you click on this, a menu will pop out listing what classes we will have needed to complete in order to enroll in Econ 20B, which is having at least a D- in Econ 20A, Econ 13, Econ 23, International Studies 13, or at least a 4 on the AP Microeconomics test. So make sure that you have met one of these prerequisites.
So let's say that you satisfied this requirement through an AP score instead of taking a class here at UCI. WebReg may not recognize that you satisfy this prerequisite, so it may potentially give you an error message. If it does that, don't worry at all. You will go to our specific website, which can be found when Googling UCI Social Science Undergrad. From there, you will click Forms, then Request for Prerequisite Clearance. And from there, that's where you'll be filling in classes that you completed at a community college or through AP or IP test scores. This will give you a clearance to enroll in a class that has prerequisites that you did not take at a UCI.
It is also important to take note of any restrictions listed on classes. For example, writing 39C, in the restrictions column, it has an A and an X. To see what they're representing, we will scroll all the way down to the bottom of the screen. Here we can see that A means prerequisites required, and we already covered it in the schedule of classes video. However, X means authorization code required. This means that in order to enroll in that class, you will have to email the professor asking for the authorization code. To find the professor's email, you will use the UCI directory.
So to access the UCI directory, you will type in the professor's name. For this example, we'll be trying to find Collins. You can also do an advanced search and only look for employees. If multiple names come up for your search, it's important to make sure that you're finding the right one from the department you're looking for. So in this case, we'll be ensuring that it is writing or English. So here we have a Collins under English, and we can see that their first initial listed on scheduled classes matches what we found on the directory. So we found the right person. From there, we'll send an email to this address with the subject line being authorization code for writing 39C. In the email, be polite and say, "Hello, Professor Collins. I'm interested in enrolling in your writing 39C class. Course code 33303. May I have the authorization code? Thank you." And of course, sign your name and use your UCI email. Then hopefully the professor gets back to you soon so you can enroll in the given class, and make sure to send out the email in a given time that you have enough time to have a response and be enrolled in the class.
Some other restrictions include the major restriction, which is letter L, or the school major, letter N. And that means that students who are in that school or need to take that class for their major have the priority to enroll in that class first. And restriction lifting dates vary by schools and are listed in the gray box at the top of the page.